Very, very warm good afternoon. Welcome back on Arunfoot. It is another watch along of the Indian Super League 2025-2026. We are already in the fifth minute of the game between Northeast United and Jamshedpur FC in a very, very interesting matchup, because if by any chance Jamshedpur FC win this game today, they become the new league leaders after Mohun Bagan's goalless away draw at Bangalore FC last night. Did a watch along for that as well. If you haven't watched it, watch it. And this is today, in that way, in that sense, a very interesting encounter. And even a draw keeps them level on points with Mohun Bagan. But on the other side, even if they lose, they would only be 1 point behind Mohun Bagan. So the title race is on as Jamshedpur FC cross. Ooh, and that is Gurmeet Singh with a collection. Yeah, quite speedy start to the game. Seems to be overcast sky in Guwahati at the Indira Gandhi Athletics Stadium, as both the teams are trying to get to grip with the game, with the ground. And that's maybe Messi Boli. And play allowed to go on. Jamshedpur in attack. Mohamed Sanan, space on the left. Mohamed Sanan goes through, stumbles in the middle. And Pedro Benali not happy with his team. Allowed Mohamed Sanan to move through. And in the middle, long ball, but that should be offside. Against Jamshedpur FC, who are into this game with an attacking intent, clearly visible. Northeast playing in their all red, while Jamshedpur FC playing in their away white. Mohamed Sanan can't keep the ball in. And that is an interesting one. Now he can keep it in. Does he keep it in? No. That's a throw in for Northeast United FC. And free kick given. But ball forward for Partip, but he can't get to it. Partip Gogoi and MacArthur Nixon, so to say, the attacking players so far. Ball forward again to Messi Boli, but ball to Gurmeet. Northeast United, a little confusing with their formation today, because regulars aren't in. Maya Kannan, Dinesh, Jitin under pressure from Mark Zo. Mark Zo steals the ball, plays it out to Sanan. Mohamed Sanan on the left. Mohamed Sanan blocked by Dinesh. Sanan against Jitin. And Jitin allows the ball to move out for a throw in for Northeast United. For Northeast United, who themselves, of course, find themselves in a situation where they have to prove where do they stand. Long clearance. Stephen Eze heads out. Stojanovic. It's ball with Northeast United, who themselves will look to keep the points at home, because the season, mixed bag for Northeast United so far. 4 matches. A loss to East Bengal on the opening day, 0-3. And then 3 1-1 draws. Dinesh against Messi Boli. Throw in for Northeast United. Cleared by Eze Opala. That was just high. Jitin. But Magzo wins it. Throw in. Tachikawa. Stojanovic dispossessed. But foul given for Nikola Stojanovic against Danny Mite, who has found a place in the Northeast lineup. Eze. Stojanovic dropping deep. Nikola Stojanovic, who joined the club. Eze. Pratik Chaudhary. Bala under pressure. Doesn't win the throw-in. Samte back to Zabako. Those are some of those, as we call our usual suspects. Gurmeet. Is the ball long, looking for one of his attackers. Controlled by Northeast. All across to the left wing. Can it get backed in? Cross into the danger zone, but no problem for Albino Gomes. Magzo. Eze. Haldar. Gives it to Pratik. And as always, let me know in regard to in the online poll, who do you think will win, or will it end in a draw? Northeast United now trying to counter. With the ball. Then he slips. Foul not given by the referee. At least he wanted a foul. And that ball goes out at the other end. Throw in for Northeast. Beki Oram to take it. Beki Oram. Yeah, let me check the weather in Guwahati because it looks overcast. Yeah, supposedly 21 degrees, 82% humidity and rains in Jamshedpur in attack. Still the ball goes out, throw in for Northeast United. Messi Boli. So it's not the best of weather in God. Actually, it's good weather for football. Actually, it's not too hot, not too humid. Um, so from that perspective, actually not bad weather. But yeah, maybe the players, do they prefer this? Do they prefer other weather? I don't know. It's gonna be wet, damp. Sabako bringing out. Different than usual. Ball through, lovely ball through. Maybe a chance for Northeast, and Albino Gomes has to come off his line. clears it. Albino has had a very strong start to the season. Albino Gomes, of course, someone who's been in and out of the Indian Super League over the years, but last season, surely his best campaign. And stabilized himself. Has been in the past with the Blasters and other teams, but now seems to be on a very good and a positive path for himself, with Northeast building up at the back. It's been calm and quiet so far. Not much goal action. Both teams still to find their feet. Dinesh plays it back to his keeper, Gurmeet. Plays it long. Looking. Jitin can't keep it. Stojanovic. And Dinesh Singh doesn't allow Mohammad Sanan to get past him. Mohammad Sanan wants a foul, but the referee says nothing going. Yeah, Ganesh plays the ball, a little bit of the man of as well, but clears the ball for a throw-in. Throw-in already has happened. Counter-attacking move now from Northwich United. But again, the Jamshedpur FC backline is there. That backline, and then in front of it, Pronoy Stojanovic had a lot of stability. And Northeast will be an interesting test if they can break down this defense. All across to Mayakanan. No, back to Dinesh. Plays it short. Out to Danny, who's on the wing. Moving up. Interesting also to see in the ISL these days, players also inter-switching positions. Right, something which we might not have seen in the years earlier. Throw in, Jamshedpur FC. Messi Boli leaves the ball. Still all very calm and quiet, slow build up. No urgency from both the teams. Bala looking for Messi Boli. Headed out by Andy Rodriguez. Another throw in. Andy Rodriguez. Bala once more with the throw in. Cleared by Northeast. Attempt from Jitin to steal the ball, but well controlled by Rosenberg Gabriel. On call wants a free kick. Doesn't get it. Throw in Northeast. Back to Zabako. 16 minutes on the clock. As I said, calm and quiet game so far. Not much dangerous action at both ends. Zabako looking to play Becky Oram Mayakanan. Zabako in the opponent's half. Plays it wide. And that should be a foul on him. Pronoy, I think. And Pronoy Halder earns the first yellow of the game in the 17th minute. Micha Zabako still on the ground, awaiting treatment. Yeah. Pranay earned that yellow like he's earned many over his career. Rodriguez standing over the ball. Zabako seems to be fine. And I'm sure knowing Zabako will now most probably move ahead into the danger zone. Markings for the ball from the referee. Zabako heading into the box. Nearly 18 minutes on the clock. Still goalless at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in Guwahati between Northeast United and Jamshedpur FC. And as we can see in the stadium, more and more people are arriving. Andy Rodriguez. Deep. Cleared by Pronoy. But Northeast win the ball back. Hey, Sasha, welcome back. Yeah, Pronoy Halda, surely underrated. Used to be part of the Indian Arrows program and has fought many battles. And someone who's very dependable. Northeast win the ball, lose the ball. Pronoy. Stojanovic intercepted by Northeast. Again, Pronoy plays it out to Mark Zo on the left. Mark Zo covering ground, plays it out to Mohammad Sanan on the wing. Mohammad Sanan against Bekoram. Cross header and just missed by Messi Boli. Yeah, that's a good attempt from the Cameroonian striker Messi Boli. And Gurmeet would have never ever gotten to that ball. 19 minutes now on the clock, goalless in Guwahati. And if you like what we're talking about, if you like the conversations, as I said, leave a thumbs up, leave a like behind, leave share it with other people. And if you haven't, do subscribe. Please do subscribe to the channel and help arunfoot to grow. We crossed the 3,900 mark yesterday. Thanks a lot for that. And let's keep on growing the arunfoot community, not only here, but also on platforms like Instagram, on X, and visit arunfoot.com as well. And thanks for that. Long ball forward, but Zabako, Dinesh uses his physique against Messi Boli. And Zabako plays it in the end to Dinesh, who will play it back to his keeper. Yeah, it's not an active press from Jamshedpur, but they're there forcing mistakes. Jamshedpur on the right with Balla. Balla can't get through. Throw in. And it's left for Balla to take the throw in. Ball back to Pratik Chaudhary. Stephen Eze. 20 minutes on the clock. Plays it wide to Mark Zo. Cross into the middle. Messi Boli and missed in the middle by a Northeast United player. But Messi Boli's first touch was not good. Long ball forward for Parthiv Gogoi, who gets to it. Parthiv. Wants to play it across, gets it to Jitin MS. Jitin MS. Andy with a shot and straight into the arms of Albino Gomes. That's a good counter-attacking move in the 21st minute for Northeast United. Long ball for Sanan, but that's going to go out. Throw in for Northeast United FC. Chances at both ends. No, sorry, that attempt was by McCarthan, not by Andy. And yeah, there was not enough power and sort of straight at the keeper under pressure. But that's important. That will raise the confidence of Northeast United FC. Will try and play, or trying to play football. And again, Jamshedpur is a team you don't want to play, you don't like to play. Best use of Lawan exit I've seen so far this season. It is dropping Gaitan into the backline to free up Zabaka, which then frees up the midfield when JFC press. Yeah, makes sense. That you're trying to pull them apart or trying to create gaps, and Northeast have to. And then now a long ball out to the right. Jitin, good first touch. Jitin, nice ball into the danger zone. Danny Mite, but cleared by Pratik. Right, so game getting livelier. And getting better as well. It's a foul from Pratik. Partip, Zawako tying their shoelaces. Partip has to do the meters. Scored the other day. And Maya Khan still on the ground. Sir, কিছু মনে করবেন না, but the last time when I said Kalyan is the problem, you opposed me. Why so, sir? Rahul, just to say Kalyan is the problem is too easy for me. We have too many problems across the system. So if you're going to name XYZ as the problem, XYZ can be, should be named as the problem. But my question to you would be is, does, let's say tomorrow we remove Kalyan Chaubey. Kalyan Chaubey tomorrow is gone. Does that in any way, in any way, solve our problems in Indian football? Simple question to you, right? So to me, yeah, we can remove Kalyan and think tomorrow things will be better. But yeah, so but so therefore for me, it does it change the scenario if you remove Kalyan Chaubey? I don't think so. It changes nothing at all because at across the pyramid, we need changes, and indeed we've got so many problems. But Kalyan being the luminant one, no, it's not the luminant one. Tomorrow, if Kalyan's gone, things at least won't go worse. How do you know that? Again, the problem is not Kalyan. As I say, he's not alone. The problems of youth and grassroots football, while both the teams battle it out in the middle, is very, very simple. As long as the coaches aren't better and this system isn't better, nothing will happen. Ball out over nicely. Jitin beating Magzo. Jitin plays it across to Nick, McCarthan. Oh, McCarthan fouls his own man. And ball back to Albino. Plays it long. Prannoy Nikhil Bala chips it forward to Messi Boli. Sorry, to I think Reita Chikawa. Pitch is horrible, says RRC game. Yeah, doesn't look too good, as you can see. Now, with Gurmeet, a lot of bad patches. Sam is in the worst, losing to Hong Kong, even Bangladesh. Rahul, if that is your benchmark, then yes, but that's not our only benchmark. No, then someone can say, you know, uh, and to me, those are part of the problems, right? The earlier AFF didn't want to get rid of uh, Igor Stimac. The current AFF didn't want to get rid of Igor Stimac to say, talk about it. Um, and again, removing one person with all the problems we have, does it make it better or worse? That's the question. That he needs to be gone, that's a different question, 100%. But does it change anything? No, it doesn't. Literally, IFL, deke maja ashe, then I agree. No, Rahul. I'm not, you know what? Why? Because I'm not invested into the IFL like I'm invested into the ISL from a thinking mental standpoint. Because if you see the IFL and see the quality, this, again, as bad as this might be, that one is worse. But because the teams are of a similar level, it's a same problem. So I don't know. Northeast United FC are missing quality forward. Yes, Sasha, not only them, I think a lot of teams are missing that outlet up front to create goals, to score them, that the winner, so to say, and that is denying them the opportunity of winning games. And yeah, Northeast United FC fans being shown in the stands and difficult. So, far do you personally, as a fan and not an analyst, want Ryan to leave us in football? And how many years do you think he's going to play? Rahul, I don't know how many years he's got left, but I know that Ryan Williams, with the quality, and we saw some of it yesterday against Mohun Bagan, that Ryan Williams has a certain level of capability as a football player, which others don't have. So, if I can get 3-4 years out of Ryan, which theoretically is possible, I'm happy as a fan. And forget as an analyst or someone who's fought for players of Indian origin to be, you know, um, yeah. So therefore, for me, um, it's a it's a good thing, and I hope he succeeds. Forex, I don't have a link for the game. Watch it on Fan Code in India, or on Sony 10. Sony Sports 10 2, I think, is the one which is showing the matches. Right. Drinks break over. 33 minutes on the clock. It's getting dark in Guwahati. Dinesh under pressure. Stojanovic to Sanan. Sanan on the left. Puts the ball across. Rosenberg Gabriel. Messi Boli. Messi Boli. Cleared by Zabako. Steven Eze. Messi Boli. Cleared. Pronoy. Markzo. 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 But his shot goes wide. Yeah. A little over ambitious, Markzo, with his attempt. Markzo Tanpuya. I want him to leave us at least at the third round of World Cup qualifiers. From there, we can see what we can do. Man, Rahul, unrealistic expectations. Look at the standard. We're not even going to survive round two. Why we're talking about round three? Jitin, And the question is, what is going to be the format of the qualifiers? Jitin unable to keep it in. Throw in from Magzo on Petro Benali, having a word with Dinesh, who is starting in the place of Ashir Akhtar at the back. Oh, Dinesh. And earlier foul given on Stojanovic. Owen Coyle having a word with Magzo, Mohammed Sanan, and Northeast chance to break. Jitin, ball across. Becky, Andy. It's too much of small, they still stay alive. Danny dangerously to Dinesh. Messi Boli in there. Danny back to keeper Gurmeet. Zabako back to Gurmeet. How's the match going? Augusta so far, not much to speak about. A little bit of chances here and there, but yeah, it's slippery in Guwahati. It's been wet. Partip plays it to Samte. Samte against Nikhil Ballard, the two number 77s. Pratik clears it. Messi Boli. Messi Boli heads it on. Ray Tachikawa to Sanan to Messi Boli. Messi Boli in the middle, cleared by Dinesh, and Zabako will clear it. Sir, you're not even letting us dream a bit. Though things are worse, don't we fans have the right to dream, sir? Jerk to diversity. Um, you can dream. 31st, I don't think I'll be in Kochi for the game as much as I would like to. You can dream, but I'm past that. I've been involved too much. I know too much. I'm past that dreaming stage. I live in reality these days. I don't live in La La Land, so to say. Therefore, yeah, since we play it down, Gogo and Zabako down. That's not good for Northeast. Mitchell Zabako, the captain. I hope he's not injured. Had to go into that sprint with Messi Boli, the experienced Spaniard. Northeast FC are playing pretty smart today. They're trying to create overloads in the middle and provoke the opponents. Good to see. Yeah, Sasha, they had to do something to me. So, see, is Sabako going off or staying? Looks to be staying on the field. Or, no, taking off the captain's armband, Mitchell Sabako. Let's see who is going to give it to. Looking at options. Yeah, that sprint. It looks like MacArthur Nixon is taking on the captain's armband, or is he handed over to someone else? Samako off, Ashir Akhtar on. That massively weakens Northeast United. Mr. Dependable. And it is Ashir Akhtar who is being made captain for Northeast United FC. So the captain goes off and his replacement is the captain. So just for fun, what would be an appropriate round two group for us, or that group that you'd say, okay, Bhalo group, let's see. Rahul, I don't know when the qualifiers start. I don't know what state the teams are going to be in. This is a theoretical discussion. I don't even know if the format remains the same. If, let's say, an AFC Nations Cup is started, then again, these theoretical discussions are, sorry, utterly useless. It makes no sense for me to think about who could be a Y in our group and whatever. We could be we could be, if we continue the way we are. We are not. We are clearly a pot three team. Oh, ah, Messi Boli in the box. Messi Boli in the box cleared. Rosenberg Gabriel denied by Jitin, who starts a counter. On the other side, Partip cleared by Stephen Eze. Andy cleared by Pronoy, but back with Northeast. Dinesh Samte. Dinesh. Yeah, this match sometimes comes to life. And then boom, you got speed for a few minutes. Danny Mite plays it back to Ashir, who plays it back to his keeper, Gurmeet. Back to Gurmeet. Across to Andy, who is continuing to drop deep. Chance may be from Jitemes, but on the other side, Messi Boli on the edge of the box. Messi Boli. Good clearance by Dinesh, and then Danny. Northeast United. Jitin MS. Good first touches, a few of them. Leaves it for Mayakanan. Dinesh. Ashir Akhtar. Back to Dinesh. Back to Ashir. Dinesh across to Andy, who plays it across to Ashir. Will keep it in. It was a little high. They play it back to Dinesh. Messi Boli coming out. Dinesh will have to play it. Yeah. Danny. Becky Oram and Jitim MS will not get to it. So they like the Jawaharlal Stadium. Which ones of the ones, Rahul? Do you mean the one in Delhi? Do you mean the one in Chennai? Do you mean the one in Kochi? Do you mean the one in Goa? We've got a lot of these GLNs. That is Jitin. His form has dropped a lot as well. Yeah, it's dropped. But again, was he ever as good as people made him to be? That would be my first question to him, right? I think Jitin is trying his best with this squad and team. Same can be said about Parthiv Gogoi. Headed out. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. 42 plus minutes on the clock at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in Guwahati. Once more, the reminder, if you haven't, like, share, and subscribe to arunfoot. And Messi Boli denied by 2, 3, 4 Northeast players. Danny Mite. Back to the keeper. Gurmeet Long. Headed out by Ashir Akhtar. McCarthan with a foul on Pronoy. Chip to Reita Chikawa, but he's offside and he doesn't even hit the target. Reita Chikawa in a more free roll. Has not really had an impact. Let's see who's on the bench. Dipesh Chauhan, Jitim Talang, Tondomba, Ankit Padmanathan, Freddy, Lal Beadika, Toy Singh and Rinzwala for Northeast United. So, my allergies. Sanan back to Eze, Sanan, Magzo wins a throw in to Sanan, but that's cleared by Ashir Akhtar. On the other side, Ravi Kumar as the second goalkeeper, Lazar Sirkovic, Shartak Guloi, Lal Riyatpuya, Ritik Das, Sovik Das, Jermanpreet Singh, Sri Kutan, and Manveer Singh. Mohammad Sanan on the ground. And it's Becky Oram. What is the next men national team game to play? So on the 31st of this month against Hong Kong, final. Uh, you know, are we gonna play that first match? Rahul, where will the sponsors come from? You know, these. Yeah. How's the match going? Blue, scrappy to say the least. You know, it does come to life once in a while, but not much of action to talk about so far. But now a free kick, Rei Tachikawa, 3 minutes of added time. We're already in the first of those. And these are situations which Jamshedpur FC are always very dangerous because you've got Stephen Eze, you have Pratik, you have, oh, that is headed, and Eze can't get to it. What after the Hong Kong game, Saf? So I don't even know if Saf is going to happen in the summer or not, because in the summer we're likely to have the Saf Women's Championship in Goa. So maybe in September, October. Now it's going to be a longer window. Maybe then we'll have SAF, but again, there's no clarity on that at the moment. Gurmeet with a long goal kick. Interesting to see that if you're looking at the stadium, the right side of it with the Highlander fans, the Highlander Brigade, Jitin. Oh, that's a foul from Stephen Eze on Danny. Free kick. We are in the 3rd minute of added time. Eze knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't want Danny to just bypass him. Young Danny Mite. And Andy Rodriguez to take the free kick. It's about 10 yards in the half of. Plays it across to Samte. Samte blocked for a corner from the left for Northeast United. I think that will be the last action of the first 45. Looks like Andy Rodriguez has gone across. Andy Rodriguez to take the Rosenberg Gabriel too close. Mohamed Sanan too close. Last action of the first 45. It's still goalless at Guwahati. Header! Danny Mite. Unlike Atsal yesterday, can't keep it on goal. And that is the end of the first 45 between Northeast United FC and Jamshedpur FC. Goalless at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in a half, which had its moments. But as I've said, both the teams need to do more to be able to create more chances and also to create those goal scoring opportunities. Sir, we Indians are okay in crossing, midfield and defense, but poor in finishing, which Indian players I think excels in it. Raul, I don't know if we are good in crossing. I don't know where you get that midfield and defense. My question is overall. Again, you are saying yes, goals is a problem, but again, are we really good in defending these days? I don't know. In the last few matches, it's been a problem. We have a problem with our basics. We have technical problems, tactical problems, which are there. Again, if I like it or not. And finishing, yeah, finishing. If you want to talk finishing, I can only start and talk about Sunil Chetri, and then I'm done. Barca election is happening today. Hopefully, Indian football team election happens soon. Okay, so finishing is problem because Max play foreign as a striker. That's why we don't get strikers. No, so the problem is um, um, that if you are an Indian striker and you want to play, you have to be better than your the foreigners, right? So for me, it's always a question of am I potentially better than someone else to play in that position? So therefore, if I'm better than others, I will play. Otherwise, I won't play. Danny seems impressive. I don't know if you would. I would use the word impressive. I would say a Sorry, the system suddenly threw me out. Um, Danny Mite, to me, player with potential, still a teenager, so give him credit on that. Um, and yeah, needs to do more, in my opinion. So that will be the proof. How was the first half? I'm not too good. Jamshedpur play the way they play when somehow or the other they're not forced to play football, right? We saw, especially against East Bengal, um, they wanted to play football and they played football in Kolkata. So I'm not seeing that today. Maybe we'll see something of it later on in the game. But from what I've seen so far, a very even game. Let me just quickly go a little bit into the match stats of the first 45, um, which is 60 to 40% ball possession in favor of Northeast United, 2 to 3 opportunities in favor of Jamshedpur, only one shot on target, and that was Jamshedpur FC. Only one corner that we saw towards the end. Northeast United 6 to 5 fouls, 243 to 158 passes, also showing Northeast United trying to play a football. 8 to 3 tackles from Northeast, 6 to 5 free kicks for Jamshedpur FC, and one yellow card so far in the name of Ronaldo after 17 minutes. And Micha Sabako, as captain of Northeast United, had to go off due to an injury. Some says boring, lack of physical fitness, and no preseason is reason for such a boring display of football. No, I don't think that is the reason. It's not no preseason. I think now, if you've seen some of the games in the last few days, then you see that there is the question of quality, which you have, which you don't. Jamshedpur have a certain style to play. And to me, the question is what do these teams do with those capabilities and possibilities? And to me, very clearly, the point that is very important to say and to mention would be that that there are players on both sides who can make the difference. But again, there is a reality of things which works on that or not. I see Eze being the X factor in the second half. I don't know if he can be. Again, we had a free kick a little late in the first half, taken by um, Rei Tachikawa. Didn't reach him, but he was there. And again, earlier one which saw Messi Boli getting to the end of it. So therefore, that's the point, that dead ball situation, corners, free kicks in and around the box are always dangerous, or these one-on-ones where their attacking players go in and create problems, and that's it. How's the match? Shimo, as I said, or as has been said by others as well, not the most entertaining so far. Been quite tactical, but interesting to see how Northeast United are trying to sort of not allow Jamshedpur FC to play, and which is very important because and that's to me that's the reality. Can Northeast be relegated? They didn't get point. Shimo, at the moment, they have 3 points out of 4 games. And if it stays this way, we'll have 4 out of 5. Looks difficult to me that they will join the relegation race. I think they're a mid-table team this season, nothing more, nothing less. But I don't see them getting involved in the relegation race. If we look at the table at this moment in time, with this result, Jamshedpur would join Mohun Bagan on 13 points from 5 matches. So that's an interesting one that they would both then have 13. Northeast would move to 4 from 5, would have the same number of points, even though Punjab has played 3 and Northeast have played would have played 5. And of course, yes, after the first 4, 3 draws, 1 loss, no wins so far, and that could continue today. And finishing is sort of say the big problem. But if I look at the table, Mohammedan Sporting still without a point, Sporting Club Delhi and Kerala Blasters with 1. Odisha have 2, but have only played 3. So therefore, there's a lot of things that can be seen in this league table so far. But I don't think, if you ask me, I don't see Northeast United being part of the relegation battle. But again, if they don't win a game here or there, that can be also a danger, can be a problem for them looking and going forward as well. And as a reminder, if you're liking what we're talking about and in discussing here on the channel, please leave a like behind, share it with other people, and do subscribe. 13 likes on this video so far. Thank you very much. And we stand at 3,908 people who have subscribed to Our Own Foot. So please help me grow. Let's try and reach the 4,000 mark in the coming days and weeks. And thanks as always. This Jamshedpur FC reminds me of exact COVID times. And we'll see physical set speed specialist, good wingers. This might give them another shield this season. Sujal, it's possible. Owen Coyle is got a squad again. They're missing Madhi Talal today. I think that's clearly visible. Who is that X factor player for them? Not being there, and to me, um, corners and free kicks is something which they're very very dangerous of. The physicality also of Pronoy in the middle, creativity of Stojanovic, very very interesting combination. I always feel that South countries are only ones left behind in football. Rest all have at least progressed a little bit. So don't talk about SAF countries as a whole. Yes, we would be thinking and talking about being left behind, but I think certain countries are trying to develop their football. So again, generalization doesn't work. And there are other parts in the world where you would say, okay, there are countries which are doing well, but there are countries in certain parts of Africa or in the Caribbean, even Central America, who have not done well over the years. Looks difficult for Northeast as captain injured now, being played only one foreigner and few inexperienced players, but we have full foreigners in starting 11 good Indian players. Kimo, again, if this is the theory, and from a theoretical standpoint, I fully have to agree to what you're saying. 100%. You are 100% right. But even with that factor, I thought Northeast United have had a very interesting approach. It was said, one second, who said it? Sasha said it, and I take out this earlier comment of Sasha. Northeast United say are playing pretty smart today. They're trying to create overloads in the middle and provoke the opponents. Good to see. Yeah. So there is an idea that Ben Ali has had in this game. And therefore, for me, I think it's very, very important to remember that this is football is a very interesting game, and will be interesting to see if Ben Ali really can pull through the thought that he has. And to me, therefore, I wouldn't say that because they're having one foreigner and they are having 4. Yes, surely that's an advantage, and experience, as you say, experience and classes also on the side. And if I look at the benches, there is a certain level of experience which Jamshedpur can bank on Laza Sirkovic, who you could bring in theoretically as a centre back or as a defensive midfielder. Shatto Gulo is there as an experienced player. Ritik Dash is there. Shorav Das is there. Germanpreet is there. Manveer Singh has also played for the national team recently under Khalid. So therefore, there's a lot of experience. And on the other side, of course, if I look at their, yes, Ridim Talang is there. And then the rest is rather inexperienced. So therefore, from that, the other experienced player was Ashir Akhtar, and Ashir Akhtar has already come on. So from that standpoint, I have to totally agree with you. But again, it's still nil-nil. It's all to play for at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium, and let's wait and see what both the teams do, because football can be this crazy game, and will be very, very interesting to see what the two sides can do in those second 45, because for Jamshedpur, if they can sneak a win, which they can, which they are capable of, they would go top of the table. So therefore, that's all to play for Jamshedpur FC. Northeast United, meanwhile, yes, 3 draws, 1 loss. Can they keep up their at least draw strings, or do they lose this game? So therefore, that will be very, very, very interesting to see what happens in those second 45. I said, if I look at their bench, experiences, Redim Talang, Dongba, of course, as well, two defensive players. Redim also can theoretically play as an attacking winger. Young, or not young, but inexperienced Ankit Padmanathan as a striker. Freddy is in there, Labyak Dika as well, Thoi Singh as well, and of course, Rinzwala. Hyped a lot after that brilliant goal against BFC, but for Rinzwala, I think the challenge was and is, that there are now different expectations from him, because yeah, twice I League top scorer plus that goal, and then people think, something now needs to happen, and therefore for him, yeah, it's a difficult challenge, but we'll have to wait and see what they do. So therefore, for me, it's been a more than even game, but as said by Shimo very, very rightly, Jamshedpur FC, with the capabilities of putting pressure on their opponents, and trying to create something with which they can, can beat them. So therefore, from that perspective, I think, will be very interesting to see what happens in the second 45. Let me know. Let me see what's the general mood? 64 votes so far. 52% think Northeast United will win. Only 6 think it's going to be a draw. And 42% say that Jamshedpur FC will win. So therefore, an interesting piece of stat, as both the teams are still out in their respective dressing rooms, as both the teams will be expected back soon. We've had 4 or 5 minutes of injury time in the first half, and it's also, and so let's wait and see, with the coaches now coming back for Northeast United, fans in the stadium, and good to see wherever it is. ISL viewership has dropped of 1/6 from the first match week. So interesting. Where does that piece of information come from? I would like to know that, from where are you getting that information? Where is the information that it's 1/6 of what it was in the first? What was it in the first game week? Would be the first question I would ask you. It seems Benali have good connection, understand, to young players. He's a good coach compared to other coaches in previous Northeast coaches, especially today with not good players. He's giving. Yeah, Chemo is a good coach. And he's he has repaid the trust and the belief in him by staying with the club, and as you say, he's given chances to young players, or has also given opportunities players to improve themselves. I think I would say Ashir Akhtar would be a player that I would talk about, with someone that he has trusted and has grown under him. So those are things, as Northeast United get ready for the second 45, and yeah, that's surely something that Binali has done very, very well. I think people don't talk enough about Sanan. He's slowly turned into a mature winger and has quietly made himself to be starting Jaipur. He is also knocking at the national team door. Sujal, you know what? I actually have a totally different opinion. I think, and again, I think we have spoken a lot about Sanan, especially in connection with the under 23s. Yes, he's a starter for Jamshedpur FC, but what does that mean, right? We were talking before the injury 2 seasons ago about Ritik Das. He even got into the national team, and then suddenly Ritik Das disappeared. And therefore, for me, you know, and so therefore these are things which is you know, and to me that is something which I need to keep in mind. Again, yes, he's starting, but is he having the impact that he needs to have? And that is something where I feel, yeah, which Sujal, I think he needs to be better to be at Jamshedpur FC, but also in the national team. And don't forget the players around him, right? If he's got players like Reta Chikawa, Madi Talal around him, that makes him automatically better. As referee Venkatesh blows the whistle for the second 45 minutes, Jamshedpur FC with the kickoff in their away whites from left to right, and Northeast United in their red kit from right to left. And as we see, the right side of the stadium quite well filled with fans from Northeast United, and they will try and go in an attacking sense. McCarthan, Danny. Oh, that's a foul from Ray Tachikawa. Danny Mite doing a lot of running. And yeah, that was clipped from the side from Ray Tachikawa. Free kick, sorry. Free kick would be something else. Free kick. Andy Rodriguez to take it. 47th minute. Yes, that's a good one, but cleared by Eze. Cleared out. And Jitin allows the ball to roll out. Yes, he needs to be better, but at his age, he's surely better than other wingers at his age. No, he's not. How old do you think he is? We've been talking about him for 3, 4 years now, right? So that's sort of, I don't buy that. Oh, Jitin gets to the byline, but doesn't, Northeast. Ooh, advantage. Oh, foul given. And a yellow card for foul on Ray Tachikawa by McCarthan. Massive strapping on his hand. Let's see. Oh, McCarthan, that's very dangerous. Didn't realize it. Justified yellow card for McCarthan Nixon. Uncontrolled. And Andy Rodriguez, Danny Ramirez is the player of Punjab FC. Gurmeet plays it to Andy. Plays it to Nikhil Bala. Foul from Parthiv, but play goes on. Pratik, back to Stephen. Stephen Eze. Oh, chests it to, or the chest from Pranay Haldar in the way. Gets it to one of his players on the right. Nikhil Bala with the throw in. Ray Tachikawa in a dogfight with Ashir Akhtar and Samte. And that's a free kick from the right. That will be dangerous for Northeast United. We are now in the 49th minute. Nikola Stojanovic to take the free kick. Nikola Stojanovic. And referee Venkatesh having a word. No pulling, no tugging. The Serbian over the ball. It's in the danger zone, headed out by Northeast United. Jitin. The ball over the place, foul from Pratik Chaudhary. McCarthan, Pronoy, Pratik, all involved. And McCarthan has to be careful because he just picked up a yellow card a few seconds ago. Andy Rodriguez back on his feet. Yeah, Pratik. Oh, yeah, that's a foul. Pratik knows that. Free kick for Northeast United. Ball out to McCarthan Nixon on the left. Mayakanan under pressure from Stojanovic. Plays it back. Andy. Ashir Akhtar. Looking for. Oh, that's a foul for Pratik. Lucky that he didn't pick up a yellow card against Partip. Nah, Northeast United players want a red card, but he wasn't the last man. He could have been through. Good movement from Partip Gogoi. Yeah, but he wasn't the last man. Good pass from Ashir Akhtar. Nice movements from Partip Gogoi. And Pratik, yeah, had no other options. Picked this one up for his team. Free kick, Northeast United. There seems to be a ball change. Andy Rodriguez. Rodriguez. We are in the 52nd minute. If you're liking this watch along, do leave a like behind, share with others. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel. Andy Rodriguez looks to be trying to take this direct. Referee still has not cleared the free kick. Yeah, a lot of pushing, shoving. Oh, direct. And that's a goal for Northeast United. Andy Rodriguez puts Northeast United ahead. The Spaniard, to the joy of the Highlanders. As you say so, a goal would have been, yeah. But Andy Rodriguez does what he needed to do for his team. And this is, Shemo, where you said Jamshedpur with an advantage. No, this is a game which seemed to be open for both sides. It's a good free kick, but the wall is terrible. It just goes through the wall. Messi Boli, I think the man who turns and gives Andy the chance. And that's a foul at the other end in favor of Rosenberg Gabriel. And Jose Andres Rodriguez Gaitan, or in short, Andy Rodriguez, someone who in his youth used to play for a club called Real Madrid. Don't know if you've heard about it. A club called Real Madrid. Spent 6 seasons over there in their under 17s, under 19s, and then even 3 years with their B team. Then went on to play for Levante, Ponferradina, Logroño, Burgos. And last season was with Cartagena. And now free kick at the other end. And this could be the direct answer from Nikola Stojanovic. who is also capable of placing the ball in the back of the net. 55th minute. It's 1-0 Northeast United. Would Jamshedpur FC be facing their first defeat of the season? Rei Tachikawa also on the ball. Is it Stojanovic or Tachikawa? Referee Venkatesh blows the whistle. It is Stojanovic. It hits the wall and goes over. It doesn't get height, but lucky for Gurmeet. It seems to have hit McCarthan. Up again. Only fouls and fouls. That's Indian football. It's more than that. Stojanovic. And there's some pushing and shoving around the keeper. Yeah. It's a corner. And Stephen Eze is ready. He's done that this season. Cleared by Northeast United. Multiple players on the ground. Ball back into the danger zone. Gurmeet gets his fingers to it. Reita Chikawa! The ball goes over. Good cross. Gurmeet does well. But again, had his own player in the way. Ball out to Andy Rodriguez. Chips it forward. Pati keeps it in. But at the other end, Stojanovic pays it out to Mohamed Sanan. Sanan in the middle. Stojanovic. That's not a clean pass. McCarthan. Chance for Northeast United to break. Danny plays it out for Jitin. Jitin, Danny. And that's cleared by Jamshedpur. But Northeast try and key. No. Now the ball goes in the other direction. Cleared by Ashir Akhtar. There's a lot more pace in this game suddenly. Northeast amongst themselves. Ashir Akhtar. Oh, nice little trick from Jitin, but slips against Magzo. Mohamed Sanan. Nice ball looking for Tachikawa. Tachikawa plays the ball through to Messi Boli. But that's a foul given. Despite the ball in the net, Messi Boli seems to have committed a foul in that attacking move. Want to see the replay, which is not coming. Oh, now it's there. Messi Boli again. Tachikawa does very well to chase the ball. And yeah, Messi Boli seems to hit out at Ashir Akhtar. And therefore, that's given as a foul. Pronoy. Magzo. Magzo covering distance. Magzo plays it across to Tachikawa, headed out. Partib loses the ball. Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic! Into the arms of Gurmeet. This game has suddenly picked up pace. Football sometimes is an easy game. You allow a goal to happen, and both the teams start playing football. McCarthan plays it back to his keeper. Gurmeet out to Ashir. Ashir back to his keeper, who goes high and wide. And Jitin wins the duel against Magzo. Gogos have been major reason for Cubs consistency. I don't think so. They do make mistakes, but not. That's not the only reason for goals happening in the Indian Super League. Northeast United with the ball, the goal scorer. Northeast United on that wing. MacArthur plays it through to Jitin. Jitin into the middle. Actually, not a bad ball. Parthip plays it to Andy, but they lose it. Chance to break. Reita Chikawa being held. Reita Chikawa still keeps it going. Messi Boli. Messi Boli. And that's cleared by Dinesh, who celebrates that action. And the ball is with Gurmeet. Frantic game suddenly. Yeah, Maya Kannan does a jersey test against Red Tachikawa, which the Nivea jersey. Um, but the game hasn't stopped. I understand Owen Coyle. I do understand, but the referee gave advantage, and I think that was right. Oh, mistake. Messi Boli. Stojanovic. Mohamed Sanan. Mohamed Sanan to the line. Mohamed Sanan. Corner for Northeast United. So for Jamshedpur FC against Northeast United. Mohamed Sanan seems to be in pain. Yeah. Can't beat Ashir Akhtar. And it seems Maya Kannan very lucky not to get a yellow card. Gets away because it seems like the referee's forgotten about it. And yeah, Own Coil is right. In my opinion, Own Coil is fully right to question a citizen. He's pulled him. Even if you allow play on, in the next break, the referee should be handing out a yellow card. 61st minute or 61 minutes now covered. Second corner for Jamshedpur FC. It's still 1-0 Northeast United FC. Will the Steelmen suffer their first defeat of the season? Or can they come back? It's a corner. And all eyes are on Stephen Eze, cleared by Northeast United. Throw in Jamshedpur FC. It's a good game now, suddenly. It's a really good game of football. Long ball forward, but Messi Boli won't get to it. Gurmeet to take the goal kick. And he's going to take his time. No. Picks up the ball with Messi Boli coming in close. Dinesh looks for Jitin, but headed out by Magzo, headed out by Ashir Akhtar. Stephen Eze with the ball. Plays it short to Stojanovic. Pratik. Pratik Chaudhary chips it across. Messi Boli heads it on. Oh, that's a gap. And Gurmeet gets to it ahead of Rosenberg Gabriel. Gurmeet wants options because he wants to kick it long. Looking for Partip. And ball stays in. Barla and Pratik. And Pratik in the end clears it for a throw in. Doesn't want to take chances. Northeast United on the left, attacking. Will the Highlanders get their first win of the season? Will Jamshedpur suffer their first defeat of the season? Samte with the throw in. Partip Samte. Samte takes a few steps back, plays it across. Mac Kannan can't get to it, but Jitin will. Jitin beats Magzo, beats Sanan against Stephen Eze in the middle. That should be Partip Gogoi and blocked by Nikhil Barla. And Rosenberg Gabriel clears. Partip Gogoi could have made it 2 for Northeast United FC. It's a good block. I think it was Pranay Haldar. And then Rosenberg Gabriel with the clearance. Free kick There seems to have been a substitution for Jamshedpur FC. Messi Boli heads on, cleared by Maya Kanan. Jitin loses it against Red Tachikawa. Stojanovic stays on the ball. Stojanovic plays it out wide to Rosenberg Gabriel. Sorry, for Ritik Das. Seems to have come on for Rosenberg Gabriel. Nikhil Balla. Ritik Das in the box. Ritik Das in the box. Plays it back to Balla. Balla, maybe first time might have been better. That's a good cross in. And cleared by Northeast United. Eze to Mark Zo. Into the danger area. But Gurmeet has the ball. Long ball forward from Gurmeet. Pratik heads it high, but gets it as only as Mark Zo. Mark Zo, nice movement. Mark Zo. And that's a foul from Danny. Quickly continued. Why so many entry happening from basics? Blue. The whole topic have had over weeks and months is basics. Uh, if Partip gets the ball, but new build up from Jamshedpur. Mark Zo, high, wide, long, cleared, but Stojanovic has the ball. Nikola Stojanovic plays it out to Sanan. Mohamed Sanan beats Becky Sanan with a good chip, and that is Messi Boli, and that is it a penalty? Dinesh Singh foul on Messi Boli, penalty for Northeast United, against Northeast United for Jamshedpur FC. And the weird one is, Nikhil Bala was there to bang it in. Maybe the referee should have just allowed play on. It would have been 1-1. Wow. What a second half we've had so far in these 21 and a half minutes. A boring first 45, but this second half has been really, really good. Messi Boli himself to take the penalty. Will he get Jamshedpur FC back on level terms? Messi Boli versus Gurmeet. Dinesh with the yellow card. 68th minute being played. Gurmeet versus Messi Boli. A lot of players on the edge of the box. Messi Boli. Messi Boli! It's 1-1 at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium. Sends Gurmeet the other way. And suddenly, it's a point for Jamshedpur FC. Gurmeet goes to his right. Messi Boli shoots to his left. Top two teams in the league dropping the ball to make it interesting. Oops, talk too soon. Yeah, well, Zain, you didn't because it is still 1-1. So it would mean that Jamshedpur FC for the first time this season would not be winning a game. So yeah, let's wait and see. And sorry, I forgot this earlier one, Shom. One thing noticed Sergio Bears that has removed that rigidity in his coaching, his planning, his tactics upon to opponents. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's the team. Free kick in favor of Partip Gogoi. 1-1, 69th minute on. And we have a match on. This second half is really good game of football. Andy Rodriguez to Jitin. Jitin beats Magzo. Jitin cleared by Stephen Eze. Jitin. And the ball bubbling in the box. Danny. And that's a goal! Andy Rodriguez with a second for Northeast United. It's all happening at the Indira Gandhi Stadium. What a goal from the Spaniard! It's 2-1 just a few seconds after they conceded the 1-1. Northeast United are back in again. Wow, what a game of football, guys. What a game of football. An enjoyable game of football suddenly in the second 45. Andy Rodriguez puts his team ahead again. It looked like Northeast United had played themselves, too many players in the box. The ball's bubbling around. It's then played to Andy Rodriguez. And outside the box, he just places it. He sees the gap and he just curls it into the goal past a stunned Albino Gomes who can't even react to it. What a goal from Andy Rodriguez. It's 2-1 Northeast United FC. Yeah, wow. Blue, unbelievable. This first half was really, really boring. I didn't want to say it, but this second half is insane. It is intense. It is lovely, lovely football. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. This one is sure. Back and forth. Love it. Well done. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And you're enjoying this live watch along. If you're liking it, please do a thumbs up. Share it with other people to join us in this live watch along. And yeah, if you haven't, do become part of the arunfoot family. Subscribe to the channel and help me to grow the community here on arunfoot. Not only here, but also on my other platforms as well. Thanks a lot as always. And guys, this is not over yet. Now it's again the term of Jamshedpur FC to try and get an equalizer cleared by Northeast United. Partip plays it back to Samte. Samte clears it. Danny. Headed back by Barla, but MacArthur Nixon has the ball. MacArthur trying to play through and Stephen Eze in the way. Oh, Stephen Eze, a little rough against Partip, but plays it forward. Looking for Messi Boli. Messi Boli gets to it. Plays it back to Barla, Ritvik, Pratik. Out to Zo. Mohamed Sanan, Mark Zo. Sanan. That's good football now. Northeast win the ball. Lose the ball. 72nd minute of this encounter. Good, good game of football. And yeah, both teams know what they need to do. Treatment of a Northeast United FC player. I thought we would go top today, but I forgot we never miss out on choking, says Ankit. Ankit, I don't think it's about choking. I think it's about the potential that Northeast United have. And, again, it was a non-start of a game in the first 45, but still I thought Northeast United had a little bit more going their way. And the second 45, they're the much better team. Yeah. And at the moment, it is a great game of football. Great game of football. And let's see if Jamshedpur FC can come back. MacArthur Nixon getting some treatment with his injury on his hand. But throw in Northeast United. And may throw it back. Fair play to Jamshedpur FC. Nikhil Bala. Pratik. Little less than 17 minutes plus X to play. Mark Zo. Stojanovic. To me, it was enough for a penalty, Raj. Bala. Bala chips it forward. Goes over the head of Ritik. Cleared, but back to Ritik. Dinesh clears long. Looking for McCarthan, Parthik, Danny, and Jitin. Stephen Eze runs out of space. Throw in for Northeast United. Wait for Danny for international team calls. Yeah, blue. That's going to come. And we have, after 74 minutes, the drinks break in the second 45. A deserving drinks break, I think, for both sides. Good half of football, I have to say. Very good half of football. And surprisingly, even I have to take a drinks break. A lot of talking in the second 45. An enjoyable second 45 so far. And yeah, both the teams playing football, trying to score. And it's advantage Northeast United FC. It's advantage for the uh, Highlanders. And let's see what happens in the final 15 plus minutes of the game. Pitch condition. Right, let's not talk about it. I think you can see it. I can see it. I think the rest of whoever is watching can also see it. The pitch condition today in Guwahati is not good. Um, the weather also is not helping. I think the game in that way. So yeah, it is the way it is. So let's keep it at that. Let's focus on the game, which has been very, very good in the second 45. Northeast United taking the lead through an Andy Rodriguez free kick, then a penalty. Messi Bori equalizes for Jamshedpur FC, and just a little later, it is again Andy Rodriguez. Yeah, it's a little over about a minute, maybe 70 seconds after the equalizer that Northeast United are back in the lead. And let's see the final quarter of the game, and all to play for. Northeast United playing for their first win of the season. Jamshedpur FC now playing to avoid their first defeat of this campaign. That's a foul. No, referee allows play on. Sanan still on the ground. Stojanovic wants a foul. Danny with a yellow card. Yeah, yeah, another jersey test. A lot of them happening at the moment. Danny Mite, good game. Ball across to Ritik Das. Ritik Das missed the chance to cross. Plays it to Stojanovic. Stojanovic, still Stojanovic. Plays it out to Messi Boli. Messi Boli into the box, and Gurmeet has it. OSC, JC, Championship SC matches more entertaining than legacy clubs. Raj, I don't know. I mean, if you watched the first half, you wouldn't be saying that. The first half was not at all entertaining. And it is Jitin MS. Jitin leaves it for Andy. Again, back to Jitin. Jitin in the middle. Stephen Eze. Danny denied by Nikhil Bala. Ritik Bala. Nikhil Bala against Samte, who's way up the field. Ball across to Messi Boli, who physically keeps the ball but has to walk back. Bala. Long ball forward. Headed out. Manveer Singh coming on for Mohammad Sanan, who sprints across. Yeah, Nivea was Reebok jersey delivery test going on, but it's more of a Nivea test because it's the Northeast United guys. 50 watching. Yeah, thanks a lot. Those of you watching, please do a like. And if you're not new, subscribe to the channel. Messi Boli loses the ball, cleared with Mohamed Sudra having been held by Bangalore. If Northeast United makes an upset example or holds, do you see the top position still up for grabs by others, or is it not going to be, or is it going to be Mohamed Sudra? Well, then, yesterday proved that the season is far from done. Mohun Bagan still has to play a lot of the other top teams. If Mumbai City today can win, Mumbai City, um, move back into the game as well. Goa tomorrow. So therefore, it's all to play for. The season is far from over. If Mohun Bagan had won yesterday, maybe the discussion would have been different. But it's all to play for. Ball out. Mark Zo. Mark Zo. Mark Zo. Stojanovic blocked, but back with him. Stephen Eze. Eze plays it out to Barla. Eze now moves up. Barla with a cross into the danger area. Stephen Eze in there. Stephen Eze, Manveer Singh. And that is cleared. Who was that? Was it Dinesh? Jamshedpur FC denied. Ankit coming on. Danny and Jitin off. Ankit and Thoy. Ankit Padmanathan and Thoy Singh coming on. Thoy will add legs on the wings, and Ankit Padmanathan set to go up front in support Parthiv Gogoi. Pedro Benali. We are in the 80th minute. 10 minutes plus X still on the clock. And I don't know if you guys are feeling as well. It seems to be getting dark and darker in Guwahati with such a cloudy evening. Samte, Parthiv plays it out to Padmanathan, Ankit, followed by four people. Samte into the box. Patik chests back. Long ball for Messi Boli. And McCarthan cleared against Manveer by Dinesh. Yeah, you're not going to get a free kick for this. Throw in. Or is it a corner even? It is a corner. 81st minute. Nikola Stojanovic to take it. And all the big guys from Jamshedpur FC are there. Be it Stephen Eze, Messi Boli, Pratik Chaudhary, Ray Tachikawa. They're all there. Stojanovic, that's a good one. That goes past everyone. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Tachikawa. Gets a free kick. Throw in. Tachikawa. Ritik Das on the edge of the box. Ritik Das in the box. Blocked by Northeast. Back in the box. Stephen Eze plays it to Messi Boli. Blocked. Chance for Northeast United to counter. If they can get it across, Jamshedpur FC have the ball back. It's frantic football, even though we still have quite a bit of time on the clock. Ray Tachikawa. Ray Tachikawa in the box. Messi Boli, blocked shot. Foul given. And yellow card for substitute Riyad Puya, who's come on for Rosenberg Gabriel. That's time that Northeast United will buy. 3 substitutions each by both teams. Still have options. Riyad Puya came off for Pronalda. Lively game for both teams, from both teams. And the question is, can Northeast United take this first win of the season home? Long ball forward. Manoj Padmanathan being pushed around. It's either a throw-in, it's a throw-in or a free kick for Northeast. And Samthe taking his time. Difficult one now. Jamshedpur FC desperate to get something back in this game, because at the moment it looks like Northeast United are going to upset them. Oh, Parthip fighting. Samte with a good cross in the danger zone, but cleared. Stojanovic, back heels. Oh, mistake. Messi Boli, and the ball is too far for Manveer Singh. Could have been a dangerous counter-attack because Northeast were exposed for that little while. Partip, Ankit Padmanathan blocked. And ball out of the danger zone. Becky, oh, loses the ball, but wins it back. Andy plays it back to his keeper. Gurmeet. Gurmeet chips it across, but Samte will not get to it. Cleared by Northeast. Pratik, Stephen Eze. Ray Tachikawa. Tachikawa chips it for Manveer, who is in the box now. Manveer Singh plays it to Nikhil Barla. Nikhil Barla on the edge of the box. Leaves it for Manveer. Manveer in the middle. Northeast clear somehow. Again, Manveer back in the max. Oh, that's a flying header. Who is that? Ray Tachikawa, I think. And, oh, that's cramps. And, yeah, Tachikawa would never get to that. At least he tried. As you say, Raj, for Mumbai City, it's a must win against Inter Kashi a little later in Kolkata. Do join me for that watch along as well. Inter Kashi versus Mumbai City FC at the Kishore Bharti Kirangan. It's a closed door game tonight because of security reasons. Ball out to Thoi Singh. Thoi, that should be a foul from Mark Zoh, who's really angry. Oh, that should be a yellow card for dissent. Yeah, gets it from referee Venkatesh. Let's see that again. Yeah, that's a clear-cut foul. Don't touch the ball. Only gets the foot of the player. Is he knocking doors? Yes, Raj, they are, but it's the first time that it looks like that the pressure is getting to them. That Northeast United, who've upped the tempo, who've upped their fighting spirit. 87 minutes on the clock now. We'll most probably get 5 to 6 minutes of added time as well. I think this is Lazar Sirkovic coming on. Looked like Rita Chikawa coming off. They're missing Madita Lal today. Andy Rodriguez, the double goal scorer with the free kick, chips it into. And McCarthan can't keep it in play. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. It's a fighting game from both the teams now. It's a very, very good second half from both the teams. It has everything that we love in football. Samte clears it. Padmanathan. Makanan, Samte clears his lines. Eze punts it forward. Headed out by Dinesh. Only as far as Albino Gomes. Albino now will ball played long. Throw in Northeast United. We are already 88 plus minutes in. Deki Oram with the throw in. Stojanovic. Cleared by Northeast United. Pratik has to be clear with his clearance. Oh, gets it only as far as Padmanathan. Padmanathan missed the chance to play Parthik. Plays it to Toy. Toy on the edge of the box. Toy Singh! It's not a goal. Side netting. Toy Singh should have been the third for Northeast United. Manoj gets it across. And Toy beats Albino. But it's only the side netting. Andy Rodriguez wins the ball. Toy. Oh, that's another foul from Markzo. Has to be careful that he's not sent off. Yeah, only gets the player. Nothing of the ball. And Markzo wanted to kick the ball, but knew, okay, if I do it, I'm off. Rhythm Talang and Freddie said to come on. With McCarthan coming off. As you say, Welzian, Toy missed the chance to finish this game off. I totally agree with you. But Northeast United are keeping Jamshedpur FC away from the danger zone. Manveer, Manoj, Padmanathan, sorry, not been done well. Serkovic out to Markzo. Serkovic, Stojanovic, back to Serkovic. Markzo plays it forward. Oh yeah, Messi Boli, first touch is bad. And that's a throw-in for Jamshedpur FC. 7 minutes of added time. Stojanovic. Stojanovic looking for options, runs into multiple players. Maybe a chance. Padmanathan plays it to Freddie. Freddie chips it to Toy, but intercepted by Sirkovic. Ritik Das. Stojanovic across to Barla. Manveer Singh. Manveer Singh plays it back to Pratik. And Pratik to back to his keeper. Sirkovic has taken over Stephen Eze's position in defense. Eze now as a second striker up front sometimes. Oh, chance. Oh, that's a foul. No, play on. Northeast United with the ball. Pratik Chaudhary. Parthiv Govard as well to shield the ball. Ankit Padmanathan. Ankit Padmanathan into the middle, but no problem for Albino Gomes. We're already in the 3rd minute of added time. Markzo plays it through, cleared by Northeast, but only as far as Ritik Das. Ritvik, Stojanovic. Stojanovic in the box. Stojanovic puts it in. Oh, important hand from Gurmeet. Otherwise, Messi Boli hits it in. Ritik Das, Messi Boli. There are too many players around him. Messi Boli still with the ball. Messi Boli wants to get it to Manveer. Ooh, Manveer brought down, but that's not a penalty. Messi Boli into the far corner of the box, but over the heads of Steven Eze and Lazar Sirkovic. 94th minute running now. Oh, Steven Eze. Sorry, not Messi Boli. Steven Eze was there. And this was Steven Eze fighting off everyone. And Samte clearing the ball. Gurmeet taking his time with the goal kick. We are in the 94th minute. If Jamshedpur FC get a last second goal, this would be epic. Yeah, looks like it. Cleared by Pratik for a throw in for Northeast United. Well, then there might be one final twist, maybe a 3-1 or a 2-2 in this game. Throw in Northeast United. Samte to take it. Ankit allows the ball to roll out. Throw in for Jamshedpur. Balla to take it. Sirkovic heads it on. Headed out by Northeast United FC. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Nikhil Balla, yeah, covers about 20 meters. He's actually covered half the ground with his two throw-ins, which he didn't. Throw in again. Balla's going to again cover ground. Manvir cleared. Again throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Again Balla. Back to him. Nikhil Balla into the box. Headed out. Headed in again. Stojanovic doesn't get to it, but Stephen Eze gets to the ball. Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic. Over. We're in the 96th minute. Nikola Stojanovic. They're trying everything. This game in the second 45 had everything why we love this beautiful game. Lovely game of football. Great commitment from both teams. And if I'm being honest, if Northeast United can win this, they would be the deserving winners. Northeast United win the ball. Ankit was completely free. Saved by Albino. Back to Rhythm Talang. And that's the final whistle. What a game in the second 45 between these two teams. Northeast United FC score their first win of the Indian Super League season 2025-2026. It's a 2-1 against Jamshedpur FC, who themselves suffer their first loss of the campaign. And they miss the huge chance to move top of the Indian Super League table. That means Mohun Bagan Supergiant will stay top. Is it over? Is it not over? Seems to be a little bit of a confusion on the field. Huh? It's not over yet. Sorry. Why are we talking? It's not over yet. Everyone thought the game was over. And the referee has a ball. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. Rhythm Talang has the ball. Throw in. Stojanovic. Takes it out. Ball across to Nikhil Barla. I was thinking about it. It was 96 point something, and the clock has worked backwards. So the clock is not right. Cleared by Padmanathan. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Uppala. And Nikhil Bala nearly falls across whatever there's lying there. Doesn't get it to Manveer, and that should be a foul. Should be it also. Manveer against his former team. Yeah, the game was so interesting that the referee did not want to finish it. And now that's the final whistle. That is the final whistle from referee Venkatesh. Ramachandran Venkatesh calls the final whistle. Yeah, a little bit of chaos, but again, I don't think it's the mistake of the referee. Um, and let me get back. What is it? Good game or not? Is a decent crowd? Yeah, and no, it's not a joke. That was the last day's game that Liston was playing like Ulisse. I don't know in what world Liston Colasso plays like Ulisse, but he's more of a oh, and Owen Coyle having a go at the referee. That's Owen Coyle for you when his team loses. Um, but in the end, yeah, it wasn't. It was. I thought everyone thought it was over, but the referee did not call it a final whistle. A little bit of discussion and arguments going on over there, from what I see. But in the end, I would have to say Northeast United deservingly winners in this game. And yeah, let me just quickly put out a tweet. Sorry. So tweet is out. And let me get back to you. Mumbai go a chance to close the gap. Well, in 100%. I think that's the chance for Mumbai City as well as for FC Goa to get back into contention. But again, Mumbai City now have to beat Inter Kashi, while Goa tomorrow travel to Punjab. But again, with a win, they get back into the party. Last season, University and Northeast had 1 million views, says Raj, who scored from us. Andy Rodriguez scored goals. Hi, Ataf. Ayush Chika starts tracker trains. Interkashi Shivam. Yes, good thing. Social media influencers are covering Indian football. Yeah, which that's good. And today in MacArthur. Shivam, Danny was good. MacArthur fighting game. Yeah, Survey Club does practice. That ground is really good. In Navi, Mumbai. So, what do you think in South African boys win against Bangladesh or brings overseas? Ozan will have to see. One called fired up. As always, Arnav, he is. And why is Mahesh Kali coach of Winner 20? The FF has him under their payroll, and therefore, for them, I think it's cheaper to have him. And Reto, I stay in Germany. And with that, slowly, after this entertaining, interesting match of football, slowly coming to an end of this live watch along, guys. I'll be back a little later in about 20 minutes for the Interkashi versus Mumbai City match, which will take place at the Kishore Bharati Krangan, a closed door game in Kolkata, the first ever ISL, so-called first ever ISL home game for Inter Kashi. And for Mumbai City, the big chance to close the gap at the top of the table to 2 points behind Jamshedpur and 3 behind Mohun Bagan. So do return in a few minutes. I'll quickly post the live link also here if you want to join me for that in a few minutes, and hopefully, and yeah, looking forward to see you all then as well. And so therefore for me, catch you a little later. Thanks for joining in, and good game, great game. Congratulations, Northeast United, for your first win of this ISL campaign.